Hey guys, Michelle Grigsby back in Kansas City from being in Kentucky for a couple weeks, and I'm really excited to be home, and I'm really excited to share with you my blog post for today. Today I'm on day 15 of my 90-day video challenge, and today, in honor of being in Kentucky for a couple weeks, I wanted to share with you the KFC story and how it applies to us as entrepreneurs. And so you might have heard the story before, but it actually ties directly to our family, so I'm kind of excited to share that with you. Back in 1890, Colonel Sanders was born, and as a young boy, his father passed away, and so his mom had to find work, and so as a young boy, he had to learn how to do chores and cook for the family at a really young age, and as a result, he obviously learned how to cook fried chicken. Well, fast forward a few years, he is now older and he's an adult. With his entrepreneurial spirit, he actually opened a service station in a town called Corbin, Kentucky, which was on a pretty busy road that a lot of travelers took to go to Florida. And he actually had a service station, and in the service station he had a little dining room where he served his secret recipe of his chicken, which included 11 herbs and spices. Well, he actually became pretty well known for that, and as a result he ended up opening a restaurant across the street that would hold about 135 people, and there was actually a motel as well. So he definitely had an entrepreneurial spirit about him, and business was going pretty good. In fact, that was when the governor of Kentucky actually gave him the title of colonel in honor of his chicken. So he actually was named the Colonel Sanders at that time, and as a result of that, he became more and more well known and has been having some success. Well, eventually what happened is Kentucky decided to build a highway to Florida instead of the two-lane road, which meant his business was going to dry up. What he did is he was at the age of 65 and he looked into retirement. So when he looked at his Social Security, he realized he was only going to be getting $100 a month for his Social Security. Well, he decided that wasn't going to be enough. And with his entrepreneurial spirit, he decided that he was onto something with his chicken. So he decided to pack his car and travel to all these different restaurants and approach them about franchising his chicken or selling his chicken in their restaurant. Well, here's a goofy guy with this little goatee and his mustache and his white, he wore a white shirt and white pants with this black bow tie. And I remember the story that he was considered a little goofy because of the way he dressed. But do you know how many businesses he approached before he got his first yes? He approached 1,900 businesses, and one of those people that he approached was our Grandpa Grigsby. Sad to say, our Grandpa Grigsby was one of the people that said no to Colonel Sanders. So anyway, the great story about this, though, the way this turns out, obviously we all know, he ends up getting his first yes after 1,009 no's, and he ended up growing to about 600 restaurants, after which he then sold his franchise. He sold his business to a franchising company for about $2 million, and that was back in the 60s. And we all know today, KFC is now the second largest franchise in the country. So what does this story teach us? Well, let's see. Definitely, if you believe in something, he obviously believed in himself, he believed in his product, and he persevered. So how many no's have we gotten before we got our first yes? So keep that in mind. Keep in mind the Colonel Sanders story and the fact that if you persevere, you can have success. He got 1,009 no's, and now his franchise is the second largest franchise in the country. So I just want to leave that with you today, and just know that you were meant for greatness. And if you like this video, please either click like or leave a comment, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.